Hello everyone, my name is Roberto Guzman, and I will be discussing massive open online courses, or betterly known as MOOCs. This will be my second time adding audio to a PowerPoint presentation. What is a MOOC? A MOOC is basically a network database where anyone can access information anywhere. MOOCs are courses, they're open, they require people to participate. They're distributed on the internet, or as I like to call it, the information grid. And it helps promote lifelong networking learning. MOOCs are not a school and they're not online courses. They're neither. They're basically an event or a course that's dedicated or announced at a specific time through specific means. For example, Twitter will announce when a MOOC for a specific topic will be shown and how long it would be. All the work is done digitally, and the learning has to be engaged, meaning the participant has to participate in the course. In a MOOC, all the courses are open. Anyone can participate. The cost is free. However, if you do want like a certification or college credit, there may be a cost or a fee associated so you can get that credentialed. All work is shared amongst the people, and the best thing is you get to keep your own work, meaning the work you have you get to keep, but at the same time you shared it with so many people that they can use it in their learning. Engagement is vital in a MOOC. Assignments are not required, but that's based on the participant. You work on whatever you want, however you want, at the pace you want, but at the same time you're sharing your information with whoever is also taking the MOOC with you or the course with you. All the students are connected using various different sources. For example, you can be using your cell phone, you can be using your computer, your tablet, and so on and so forth. The main thing about a MOOC is you have to participate in order to be completely engaged. So the effort you put into the course is about the amount of information you'll get in return. The nice thing about MOOCs is that all the course information is scattered throughout the information grid or the internet. There is not one central location for the course material. So some of the material that you'll be using, you'll be finding it on Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or you would have it on your Microsoft Word spreadsheet that's being hosted by your OneDrive or SurveyMonkey, and etc. So the nice thing about a MOOC is everything is accessible remotely, but there's not one specific place where you'll get the information. So in other words, the best thing to do is to network as much as possible and get familiar with these different programs or services to access the information you require or are looking for. MOOCs promote independent work, it promotes working remotely, and it promotes creating and maintaining networks. So the best way I can describe what a MOOC is think of it as a book club. Everyone's reading a book at their own pace or at a specific pace or a chapter. They write their thoughts, their ideas, what information they took from the passage or the book, and then they share it amongst themselves in the book club. However, MOOCs focus on the digital age, so all of the information, all of the things that you do, instead of going to a physical person's home or a cafe, everything is within your fingertips from the comfort of your home. MOOCs are offered at specific times. It's announced usually via social media or a specific site that dedicates themselves to MOOCs. Moodle is a form of a MOOC that we are familiar with. We use it for this ION course, edX, and some of these provide a more comprehensive or specific information in terms of the type of MOOC that you're looking for. So what is a Mooc? So let's recap. What is a Mooc? A Mooc is a massive open online course. These courses typically have large enrollment, not your typical 24 or 36 students in a course. The classes are free. However, if you're pursuing a certification or college credit, there may be a cost associated to it. For example, this ION course for me is at a cost because I am looking for a certification in online teaching. Another great thing about MOOCs is no attendance necessary. So all the material is available online 24/7. So the participant can access this information at their discretion at all times of the day. And finally, the key thing about MOOCs is participation slash engagement. The more the student participates and engage in the discussions, the more information that the student will be able to utilize for their personal goals or desire. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed my second attempt at a audio presentation.